like when I'm filming my videos. Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Zyah. Today we're going to be doing a cute little realistic winter morning routine. I haven't vlogged in, I don't even know how long. It's been a while. Okay, so I'm excited to talk to you guys today. And today's going to be probably a talking vlog. I don't know. I just have a lot of things to catch you guys up on, I think. Maybe I'll think of something and I'll make something up so I can talk to y'all. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm officially on winter break. Okay, no more homework. No more homework, so now I can focus on making content, which is what I love to do. So that has been very liberating and very freeing. Milo recently had surgery because he got neutered, so my mornings have been consisting of me just keeping an eye on him. So I haven't been able to get to the gym at all, and that's cool. I'm fine with it, whatever. You know, we had a lot of things to catch up on, okay? But before we get into that, I want to make breakfast and I definitely need some coffee. So I'm gonna go downstairs and make some coffee, and then we can chat later, okay? There's something about a peppermint mocha creamer that's gonna do it for me every single time. One of my favorite things about the holiday season is peppermint mocha. I'm feeling a teensy bit extra this morning, so I think I'm gonna make some pancakes with some eggs and some bacon on the side. I get this pancake mix from Whole Foods. It's the brand Simple Mills, and it's their protein almond flour pancake mix. You literally only add water and you're good to go, which may sound gross, but it has almond flour, arrowroot, coconut sugar. I'm not reading all that. It kind of tastes like chickpeas, but like I don't mind it. And the fact that it's so easy to make, I like it, do you know? Also, yeah, I'm on my period, so bear with me. First day, not a good day. Yeah. Okay, y'all, breakfast is served. I got some pancakes and eggs. Halfway through that experience, I realized I don't want to be doing this right now. So I did not make the bacon like I said I was going to. Clearly, I used more batter on the first pancake because what is this? Y'all, I cannot lie to you. At this very moment, I want to lay back in bed. You know what I'm saying? Today's day 1 of my period. Usually it's not this bad. Usually day 2 is like pretty bad for me. But I'm not feeling the greatest. But we're gonna keep pushing through because Tuesdays are my film days for YouTube now, okay? Y'all, let's talk about it. I'm done with school. Fall semester's over. That was one of the hardest semesters I think I've ever had. Besides freshman year, fall and spring semester. Because freshman year is when I was in the nursing program. And if your major is nursing, or you're doing anything, you know, health related, I understand what you're going through, okay? My best friend is currently about to graduate as a nurse. And I see her struggles, okay? Glad I got out of that major. Wasn't for me. Anyways, yeah, that was by far my hardest semester. But this semester was just like, I don't know what it was. I took 3 classes each session, which I think I've explained. Since I do online school, my semesters are broken up into 2 halves. So 3 classes for this half, 3 classes for this half, instead of taking it all at once. So usually I take 2 classes, 2 classes. I took summer classes because I didn't know that I needed more credits to graduate because my counselor didn't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have evened it out throughout the years, you know, but I didn't know that. So I took summer classes this year because I was like, oh shit, I need credits, even though I have a lot of credits that aren't being used, by the way. Yeah, don't transfer schools, okay? Especially if it's from one state to another. Don't do that. You know, don't do that. Just, that was a waste of time. My year at Texas State, waste of time, waste of money. None of those credits are being used, and I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Anyways, took summer classes. So then I was told, you know, either I can lighten the load work for my spring semester, which is gonna be my last semester, or I can, you know, lighten the load this fall semester and then have a harder spring semester. And I was like, I know myself. If I'm burnt out right now, I know Zyah in the spring, knowing that that's her last semester of school, she's gonna be even more burnt out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to suck it up and take 6 classes this fall semester and just get to it. It was just a lot of work, and that's why I've been really inconsistent with YouTube. Not TikTok. TikTok is a lot easier for me to film, so I'm a lot more consistent on there. But YouTube, it takes me, you know, a full day to film. It takes me several days to edit because I'm a perfectionist, which is whatever. This semester has been just really difficult. It's just been a lot of work. I've been taking 6 classes. They're all like analytics classes, since I'm doing like a social media analytics, you know, major, you know. Also, I think what stressed me out this semester was that in the beginning of this, so if you do school, maybe this is a Texas thing, but I turn in my assignments on Canvas. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you haven't. I know some people use like Blackboard, I think it's what it's called, but I think that's the same exact thing. Usually, not usually, every professor does this. They'll have their assignments on the calendar like, hey, this discussion post is due on Monday, don't forget. Every single professor I've ever had does that. This is my first professor. So she did that with every assignment, except an assignment that was a 2-parter. So usually they'll say, first part due Monday, second part due Wednesday, but it'll be separate assignments on the calendar. Does that make sense? I'm going on my Canvas and I'm like, oh cool, assignment due on Wednesday. I'll get it done Wednesday because I work better under pressure. Don't ask me why. I go to the assignment on Wednesday and I see it and it says this is a 2-part assignment. First part was due on Monday. Now, how was I supposed to know that? Well, you might be saying, well, Zyah, why didn't you click on the assignment? Yeah, but I can't really, I could have done that for sure. But usually my professors, if it's a 2-part assignment, they'll say part A due here, part B due here, and it'll be on separate like it'll be on the calendar. Anyways, so she didn't give us a heads up that this was a 2-part assignment, and she's never assigned 2-part assignments before, so I didn't even know that was a thing. It wasn't on the syllabus or anything, so I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, this assignment is worth a lot of points, and I didn't even turn in the first part. So I did the first part, did the second part. I ended up getting graded like a 30 after I finished it, and she emailed me. She was like, you know what? You did a great job. I would love to give you full points, but you didn't turn it in on time. And yeah, after that, she actually started putting part A and part B on the calendar because I think a lot of people didn't turn it in. My grade was at a high 99, and then after that assignment that she gave me a 30 on because I turned it in late, my grade went down to a 71. So all semester I have been hustling to get that 71 back up to an A. I calculated it after I got that 71, and I was like, I need to get like nearly 100 on every single assignment after this to get back up to an A. It was difficult, but it was done, okay? It was done. I currently have a 91 in the class. She still has to grade one more project that I'm like anxious about, like why hasn't she graded yet? Because it's been like a few days. But I successfully got my grade up to a 91. So my goal for my classes this year has been to get A's because I would love to graduate with a cord. Okay, I would love to. I've been putting in a lot of work towards my schooling and my college degree. So yeah, that's been a huge stress released off my shoulders because that was insane. I think I crashed out maybe 6 times during the semester. Anyways, before we get the day started and I actually go wash my face, I wanted to talk about Spotify. The Spotify Wrapped came out, and I don't know if it's just me, but the Spotify Wrapped is the highlight of my year, and I don't mean that like, I'm not being dramatic when I say that. I love my Spotify account. I would do absolutely anything for it. The other day my Spotify account got hacked, which I didn't know that was a thing that got hacked. And yeah, that was a whole story. I'm not even gonna get into it, but I ended up getting my account back. When I realized my account was hacked, I didn't know what I was gonna do, okay? Because if I've had my Spotify since I was in middle school. That is years of work, dedication, effort. That is years of work. So anyways, Spotify Wrapped came out. I already made a prediction that my #1 song was gonna be Wildflower by Billie Eilish. I was correct, okay? I am 0.005% of listeners. I think instead of listening to that song like 1,500 times. Ooh, I don't know if that's like cool or embarrassing, but I really like that song. Love that song. It's very pretty. I wouldn't say I relate to the lyrics at all, but it's just a pretty song. Wildflower was my #1. We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande was #2, which is like, okay, I didn't think that was gonna be on the list at all, but it's fine. #3 was Ghostin' by Ariana Grande. Now let me explain myself for a second. The only reason that is my top 3 is in the beginning of the year, you know, let me set the stage, okay? If I find a song that I'm like hyper fixating on, I'll like play it on repeat to like go to sleep to it. I don't know what that means, and I don't want to be read in the comments, okay? It's just, at the beginning of the year, I think literally January, like 5th or something, I was like, this song is so pretty and I haven't heard it in years. So as I'm sleeping, I just put it on repeat so I could listen to it. Cause it's just sad, very sad song, but it's just very pretty. And it was like helping me fall asleep for some reason. So I just put it on repeat. I'm okay. I'm good. So when I woke up in the morning, it was still playing. So that is why it's on my #3 list. I did not listen to that song this year. It's just, I was having a moment. I was hyper fixating on this song for some reason. And, it messed up my Spotify Wrapped. So yeah, anyways, #4 was Poor Eileen by Super Heaven. Love that song. My best friend Lily introduced me to that song. That was actually her #1 song because me and her were obsessed with that song. We were also hyperfixating on that song for a few months. So that song has been playing all year. So I think that song deserved a #3 spot for sure. No, I think that song deserved the #2 spot because I didn't think I listened to We Can't Be Friends that much, but clearly I did. And then to do a complete 180, my #5 song was Baby by Me by 50 Cent and Neo. What do you want from me? I don't know. I think I was seeing a lot of edits on my TikTok with that song. So I was just like, ooh, what is this song? Have a baby, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, those are the top songs. I will say I'm a little bit disappointed in myself with my top artists of the year. Now, I'll explain in a minute. So #1, Billie Eilish, well deserved. She definitely got the #1 spot for a reason. 2, Ariana Grande. Okay, sure. 3, Taylor Swift. Okay. 4, Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. #5, The Weeknd. Every single year for the past 5 years in a row, The Weeknd has always been somewhere on my top 5. I'm a little disappointed he went all the way down to 5. Usually he's top 3. And I will say that usually my top artist is a lot more diverse. I don't know what happened this year. Sabrina Carpenter did her big one this year. Taylor Swift, I don't even think I listened to her that much. So I'm like, why is she, you know, Ariana Grande, I think it was just the Ghostin'. The Ghostin' song messed everything up. So, and then Billie Eilish, yeah, that makes sense. But usually I feel like I listen to a lot more artists than that and like more than them. Sabrina Carpenter, yeah, I did listen to her a lot this year, but like, I'm a little disappointed that my artist was not more diverse. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, because typically it is. Typically, there's a whole range of artists. But, you know, I guess this year I don't know, stuck to a theme, I guess. Anyways, that was my Spotify Wrapped. Also, I saw a lot of like controversy over Spotify and how it was like AI generated and it was kind of lame this year. And I can't lie, it kind of was. It was just, I think last year was really fun. They did something last year, I was like, I like this. It was a little boring. I wanted to see more of my insights and like what I was listening to and like, you know what I mean? But I didn't really get that this year, but a lot of people didn't, so I guess that's okay. Anyways, typically in the morning, I like to clean my room. Yesterday, I was busy and my room looks like a mess. I got food last night because I was starving and I wasn't in a good mood and I did not want to make any food, so I got some food delivered. Obviously, I started my period this morning, so that kind of makes sense on why I was feeling that way. But yeah, I need to clean my room. I'm gonna go clean myself and freshen up because I feel disgusting. I'm going through it, y'all. I don't feel good, okay? I took some Motrin because my cramps were going crazy this morning. So I was like, you know what? Let's go freshen up. I feel like I'm gonna stay in my PJs. That's the mood that I'm in right now. Like I said, this is a realistic morning routine. I don't leave my house, okay? I don't know if I gave the impression I leave my house. I don't think I do. I don't leave my house. To, you know, especially Miles taking a nap. I gotta keep an eye on him. I'm gonna stay in my pajamas, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go freshen up for the day, pick up my room. I do want to start a load of laundry and get that started. And then I do have a TikTok video that I'm gonna film today. I'll show you guys a little bit behind the scenes of like how I do that and the equipment that I use, because I think that's fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? So let's go do that. Okay, room is picked up now. Sorry if the lighting is like a little weird. It's so dark outside because it has been so gloomy for the past like week and a half. There's been no sun. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna sit down on my bed. That's what we're gonna do. I like to do this every single morning. I will always check my to-do list and my content calendar. I made a video about this on TikTok. If you wanna go check it out, I'll have it in the description. But in order to stay an organized person, I would say I'm a pretty organized individual. I like having things written out and like on to-do lists. So on Sundays, every Sunday, I've been writing out my content calendar for the week, videos that I've thought of that I'm like, you know, I'm gonna film that today or tomorrow, whatever. So I like to have an idea of the videos I'm gonna film that week. And I have content pillars that I but I want to hit. So like some of my content pillars are like beauty videos, vlogs, routines, more like lifestyle, like talking videos. So I base my videos of the week on those pillars and certain days. So certain days are for certain pillars. Anyways, so for today's my filming day for YouTube. I have my calendar right here and I wanted to do this winter morning routine. And sometimes what I like to do, this may sound a little like, I don't want to say dumb, but like kind of useless, but it's really helpful. If you make content, start writing out shot ideas that you want to film. Because sometimes I kind of lack creativity. I'm like, how do I make this video more interesting, or what shots should I film, or like what should I be doing in the video? So sometimes what I like to do is write out the shots. So I'll be like, okay, First shot is gonna be me drinking coffee. Second shot is me making breakfast. Like, it sounds dumb, but it's really helpful to know like I'm hitting all the shots that I want to, so that A, my video is long enough and like something to actually watch and it's not like 8 minutes long. And then also I like to like switch up my shots so like it's interesting and not like boring and I'm sitting in the same spot every video. So that's that. Today I wanted to film another video for TikTok. Unintentionally, I've been doing Vlogmas on TikTok. I've been posting every single day since December 1st, which I think is kind of funny. Sorry that I'm not doing Vlogmas this year. I know I said that I might think about it, but I didn't realize that my fall semester was ending like December 6th. So technically that was bad on my part. I didn't really look at my calendar. I thought my school was gonna end before December 1st and it did not. So sorry about that. Next year though, I really want to do Vlogmas, okay? Don't be mad at me that I'm not doing Vlogmas. Just know that I really want to do it. And I think next year might be my year, but I don't know. We'll see where I am in a year from now. So yeah, today I want to film a TikTok. I want to film a winter's favorites because I know some people don't follow me on YouTube. I know I just posted a like holiday favorites video. Not a holiday favorites, what am I talking about? I just filmed a winter hygiene favorites video. So I also want to film a little bit of that for TikTok so that all of my audiences can get videos from me because I know not everyone watches YouTube and vice versa. Y'all, I'm so unbelievably tired. You have no idea. Like, I actually want to lay down. Also, y'all, I did want to say I did start the 3rd book of the Twisted series. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to top Twisted Games. Y'all know I love that book. Okay, that I might reread that. A lot of people, before I read that book, a lot of people said that that book irritated them and made them mad, so they stopped reading it. I don't understand that. Because the whole time I was thinking like, oh my god, this is gonna be a bad ending. I was thinking like, why were y'all so mad about that book? Like, it's actually really good. I like the back and forth, and I like, even though I hate to read it, I like slow romances. Not too damn slow, but like, let's get some character development. Let's get some build up. Like, I don't like when it's just like A to Z really quick, you know, like it's just kind of defeats the purpose, especially if it's like an enemies to lovers. Like, there's no way y'all made amends that quickly. Do you know what I mean? So I appreciate a slow romance, okay? I would say Twisted Games is definitely a slow romance, but like, it's good. You know, like, it's good. The anticipation was good. The character development was good. The storyline was good. I think I like the storyline a lot better than Twisted Love, which was the first book. I've already talked to y'all about this. Y'all know. So I'm starting Twisted Hate, which is the 3rd book. Also, does every single character in the book have a enemies to lovers trope? Because the first one, I wouldn't say they were enemies, but he didn't like her. The 2nd book he didn't like her either. And then the 3rd book, they hate each other. So I'm like, are they all enemies to lovers? Do you know what I'm saying? Wish we could have got a different trope there, but it's fine. Like I said, I don't know how it's gonna top Twisted Games. I love that book. I love that book. So, but yeah, I started it. I think I'm maybe on like chapter 3. I can't lie, I've been a little bit reluctant to read it. I've kind of gotten back into a reading slump. I think just because I read those books back to back and my brain's like, girl, we need a break. So yeah, we'll see. I think I might get an audiobook for it and do some like immersive reading because I do want to read. I've just been really tired recently. I think ever since I finished my semester, all that adrenaline that's been bringing me through this semester just... So now I've just been like tired and slumpy. But guess what? I deserve to be tired and slumpy. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to lay on my bed and play The Sims all day because guess what? I'm on winter break. And that's what I might do today, actually. I might play The Sims later. I have downloaded The Sims again, and I've been getting back into that as well. I'm obsessed once again. I might buy another pack, even though I don't need to do that. If y'all play The Sims, let me know, okay? I feel like my audience would play The Sims. So prove me wrong or prove me right, because I feel like y'all would play The Sims. And if y'all don't, I don't know. And if you don't, maybe get on that. I think y'all would like it, okay? Anyways, so yeah, every morning I like to go over my plan for the day because I have a end of year goal to be very consistent with my content since school is no longer a factor. My job is also a factor. I usually work on the weekends, so I think I've made a pretty good content schedule where I'm not making content on the weekends because I work on the weekends and then just focusing on the weekdays to make content. My main goal is to post once a week for YouTube and like 4 or 5 times a week for TikTok and Instagram. Because listen, y'all, we're looking at growth, okay? We're looking at growth this year. And speaking of TikTok, ooh, I also have to, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I haven't vlogged in so long. I just feel like I just need to speak. Also, the TikTok ban. Do I think it's getting banned? I'm gonna say no, not really. They do this all the time, and our government just wants to own TikTok because it's gonna make them a lot of money. But I don't know if it's gonna get banned. If it does, am I gonna be mad about it? I'm in the middle, you know? I'm in the middle. I rarely really scroll on Instagram. I scroll a lot on TikTok. It's kind of like killing my brain. But I will say I have the most amount of like followers on Instagram, and I make the most amount of money on Instagram. But what's really unfortunate is like a lot of people's livelihood is making money on TikTok. So like to take that away from millions of people is like really disappointing. But that's our government. So, you know, that's kind of upsetting if they do ban it. But honestly, hey, I don't mind if it gets banned, because listen, y'all will be seeing a lot of me. Okay, I love making YouTube videos. It's one of my favorite things to do. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, not really a TikToker. But also, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, it's at its_Zyah with 3 H's. I didn't know I could do this, but I have a broadcast channel that I made. It's called Zayah's Little Bubble, and I update it every single day. I ask all questions about like video ideas for YouTube, TikTok, everything. And I just like to chat with y'all in here. So if y'all wanna, you know, stay connected with me, definitely join me on there, because we have a good time in here, okay? I love y'all, so we have a great time. So yeah, definitely follow me on there if y'all wanna stay connected with me so we can chat, okay? If you're curious, I'm gonna show you guys what I use to film. I know I made a video on this like a while ago on TikTok, but it got muted. So I'll probably make a new video entirely on like TikTok and everything, like what I use. But when I'm at my vanity, I bought this off of Amazon. I'll have a link to this stuff on my LTK for this video. I got this little phone holder because before I would used to just like prop up my phone like on my mirror, but it wouldn't get the angles that I want. This thing is awesome. It's heavy duty. There's a lot of dust on it. I need to clean it. This thing is very heavy duty. I like the angles that it gets. So you can go like this. You can also move this up if you needed to. I basically just keep it here, and I always film my videos using my back camera. I know I get a lot of questions on that, but I'll just flip this thing right in there, and then I always make sure that I have I don't know if you can see it, but it's aligned. It shows you if your video is centered. So this is how I film my videos at my vanity, and then I will just turn this around so that the back camera is facing me. This is what it looks like. Let me show y'all. So this is what Don't look at my mirror. It is so dirty with like dust. I don't know where all this dust comes from, but I pretty much put it like this so it's facing me with the back camera. The only reason I can see myself is because I can kind of peep on this side and see if I'm in frame or not. So I kind of just position it because I can see myself from this angle. So I can kind of position it to see if I'm in frame or not. And then depending on the video, sometimes I'll film in 0.5 or 1. I think for this video, I'll film in 0.5. And then yeah, I just flip it around. Sometimes I don't like just using my vanity light because I don't think it's like enough lighting. So I use this phone light. I got this off of Amazon. I love this thing. I have 2 of them because my first one that I bought, this clip broke. I think I broke when I brought it to Jamaica with me. So I bought another one because the clip broke. So I'll just pop that on here. I also use this light to film my YouTube videos, like when I'm sitting at my vanity, so the light is a lot brighter. So I'll put that here, turn this on, and then I usually do it at the dimmest setting, which is this. This is the dimmest setting. It is so bright. And then before I film, I just like to make sure that it doesn't look too bright on the camera, and I kind of position, you know, I'll bring it a little bit closer. So this is what it looks like when I'm filming my videos, if you guys are curious. I know the back camera can seem a bit scary to film with, but I feel like using the back camera has completely changed my content and just up-leveled it like no other. People always ask me what I use to film because the quality is really good. It's my back camera. I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I love this phone down, okay? So I also edit my videos on CapCut. I love that app. I think I might buy the pro version. I only use the free version, but I know the pro version has a lot of extra like really useful things on there that I think I might look into next year, but it's a really good app. I love that app. So yeah, this is basically what my morning looks like. I will film YouTube videos. Sometimes I'll do like morning vlogs and then either skincare videos, makeup videos. Most of my videos I film at my desk here, but if I'm making like a morning vlog, obviously I use a tripod with this attachment. I love this attachment because one thing I don't like is I don't like tripods that come like this. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like tripods sometimes will like have your phone like this, but it leans the tripod. So if you can find a tripod that already comes with an attachment like this so that your phone is standing upright, I'd recommend this. Oh, this is my favorite like duo here. I love using this tripod with this attachment. I got this off of a different tripod, but this tripod is so good. I love it, and I love this attachment as well. I take a lot of time to make sure that my content, I'm doing a little bit of everything, you know? Like, I don't want to do too much beauty videos or too much vlogs. I got into like a routine a while ago where like a lot of my get ready with me videos were doing really well. I think my get ready with me videos do really well in general, but I don't want to just be known for like doing my makeup and like doing my skincare, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a skincare expert and I'm not a makeup expert. You know, I love making vlogs, so I try to diversify my content a little bit. So that's why it's really good for me to have like content pillars, because I don't want to niche down. You know, I like to make what I like to make, and that's that. Okay. So yeah, I recommend if you guys make content, definitely look into what your content pillars are. Like, what do you want to talk about? And if you do want to just talk about one topic, you can totally do that too. But I know a lot of people feel like they have to niche down in order to like grow an account. And I don't think that's true. I don't believe that. You will find a community that either resonates with one of your pillars or all of them. And I feel like on all platforms, people like all sorts of content from me, because it's just, people want to see more of you. And I think when you limit yourself to just like one niche, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're hindering people, like more people finding you for more things, you know? Another update, I think. Sorry, this is a talking vlog, okay? I know maybe some people don't like talking vlogs because I like to do like more aesthetic videos. I miss talking to y'all so much, so this is definitely gonna be a talking vlog. So I don't know if I should say sorry about that or just like, thanks for hanging out. Look at this ring that I have. This is the Ultra Human ring. I know you guys have heard of the Aura ring. They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try out the ring, because I think maybe they saw like my fitness videos, and I was like, you know what? That seems really cool. Like, yes, I do. I've been using this ring for about a week now, okay? And I'm obsessed. I really do like it. It comes with an app. I'm gonna show y'all to see all of your data and everything. What I really like about this is that there are plugins. So for example, one of the plugins that I have is my ovulation and cycle tracking. You don't have to put that on your ring, but if you want to, you can add it. So I have that added. And what I like is that they come out with new plugins. So it's not like something that like once you buy it, it's set in stone with the programs on it. It comes out with new programs. So currently I have the cycle and ovulation power plug on. I have the vitamin D power plug, which basically it tells me every day like when I should be getting sun. I also have the screen time. So it tells me when's the best time for me to look at my phone in the morning and when I should stop looking at my phone to get better sleep. There's one for a caffeine window that I also have. It tells me when I should be drinking caffeine and when I should be like tapering off of caffeine throughout the day. That's been really helpful. There's also a circadian alignment power plug. There's a pregnancy insights power plug. There's so much. But yeah, this is really fun. It's been really like insightful to like learn about my body and being like, oh, okay, like I've been getting pretty bad sleep for the past few days. And yeah, like last night it said I didn't sleep very good, which is very true. I was tossing and turning last night. I was not sleeping very good. This is like the caffeine window intake thing. Like it's telling me like don't drink caffeine here. This is like the window I should be drinking caffeine and then when I should be tapering off of caffeine. It tells me if I'm relaxed, stressed, or stimulated, which I think is pretty cool. It's been interesting to see that for most of the day I'm always stressed out, which I think is kind of funny, but it's not funny, but it is funny. And then yeah, it also tracks your movement. It tracks your workouts. I haven't actually used it to do a workout yet just because I've been busy with Milo and his surgery, but that's been really cool. The only downside about it is the battery life. You have to charge it every like 2 to 3 days, which I think is pretty frequent. I feel like every time I charge it fully, like I already have to charge it again, you know? So that's kind of like a downside, but I really do like this ring and I'm excited to see what more it comes out with. I do have an affiliate code if you guys want to check it out. I know they just ended their Black Friday sale. I'll have my affiliate code on the screen and in the description if you guys want to look at it. Another huge thing is compared to this ring and the Aura ring, you have to pay a subscription, but with the Ultra Human ring, as soon as you pay for the ring, it's yours. There is no subscription whatsoever, which I love. I don't understand what people are doing nowadays with like buying a really expensive product and then having to pay a subscription on top of that. Like, are you kidding me? I really wanted the Hatch alarm clock, but I also heard that you have to pay a subscription on top of that. I'm like, dude, you want me to pay $200 for an alarm clock and then you want me to pay like a subscription fee to access the alarm? Like, do not piss me off. Yeah, subscription fees is just not for me, okay? The fact that that's a difference between this ring and the Aura ring, that sells me already, okay? I'm not doing no subscription fee, and I think that's actually ridiculous. Highly recommend. They have different colors too. I got the Bionic Gold, And what I really like about this is super lightweight. Super light. I don't even know that this is on my finger unless I'm like looking at it, because sometimes I'll take it off and forget that I take it off and I'm like, where did I put it? But this is so lightweight and I think it is really cute. Obviously I have silver jewelry because my grandma always buys me silver jewelry. I'm a gold girly, but my grandma buys me silver jewelry. People always ask me where my rings are from. My grandma bought these. She got this from Jamaica and I think this is from Pandora. But I always wear these rings. You'll never see me not wear them. So I just put this gold one on the other hand. But I think it's super sleek. I think it's really like, it's just very sleek and pretty. I like it. So I'm going to get started on filming a video. And then we're going to get to it. Alrighty, y'all. That is what we call a very realistic morning routine. Morning vlog in my life. Everyone say hi to Chunkin. Yes, say good morning, everybody. Say good morning. See, people say realistic morning routine and it's not actually realistic. Okay, this is realistic. Okay. Milo is chewing on my tripod, so I don't know what to do right now. These are like the first few days of my winter break. I've really just been enjoying it and allowing myself to lay in bed and rot if I want to, because I deserve to. You know what I'm saying? After this semester, I deserve to just chill in bed, watch YouTube, cuddle with Milo, and play The Sims if I want to. So this is your reminder that if you're needing a, you know, rot day or a relaxation day, to definitely do that. You deserve to do that, okay? We all deserve a day or a few days to kind of rot and just chill out. We'll get back to the regularly scheduled vlogs soon, okay? So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye!